5 more ways to be a book snob, part 3. Number 1, never read a book after 1970. Older is always better, like with cars, or trains, or planes, or computers. Older is always better, stick to your guns, and never read anything modern to give it a slight chance. Number 2, constantly bash science fiction and fantasy books for their ridiculous, made-up names, even though every name and place that has ever existed was made up at some point. Number 3, always say, I prefer realistic things to escapism. Now, your escapism might be drinking a 12-pack of beer a day, but at least you're not reading some silly science fiction book. Number 4, always say that fantasy is just derivative of something more classic, like the Iliad, or the Odyssey, or Shakespeare. If anyone has power, always say, that's just derivative of the Greek god Poseidon or Zeus. If there's ever romance, always lean on Shakespeare and say that's a derivative of Hamlet. That's a derivative of Romeo and Juliet, done very poorly, I might add. Even if you're grasping at straws, try to show some bare connection, even if it's ridiculous. Just say, that makes it a copycat of something greater. And number 5, always call them nerds for memorizing meaningless names and details in their books. Now, if you're a sports fanatic, you may be memorizing meaningless names and details in sports, but that's completely different. If you're a history buff, you may be memorizing meaningless names and details as well, but that's also different. And as always, if anyone disagrees with you on any point you bring up, just say in a condescending way, this is just my opinion.